this video, I'm going to show you how to change the oil and filter on your Volkswagen engine without having any jacks or getting dirty. So watch it and enjoy. Now the first thing you're going to need is some empty oil containers. Now you can get these from any of your local garages who's thrown them away. Now you're going to use these to collect the waste oil from the car you're going to drain out. Then next you need one of these, an oil pump extractor. Now this connects to your battery and drains it out from the dipstick, which I'm going to show you. So this is how it comes, and I'll be sending it on my website. Also you're going to need your filters. I'm only going to show you the oil change, but if you're going to do a complete service, you're going to need your filters and this tool. This is the oil cap tool that you use to remove the oil cap on your oil filter. Now you've got to remove your dipstick so we can remove the cover off your engine. I know it says Ford on it, but I can assure you this is a Volkswagen PD engine. Actually, the engine code is AUY. So what you've got to do is remove the cover, it's just a plastic cover, lift up, pull, and it's done. It's a good idea to make sure your car's pretty warm. As you can see on my car, there's a little bit of steam coming out of the cap there. If you make it warm, the fluid's going to be easier to get out and less hassle for the pump to draw out. So here's the tool. Like I said to you, you're going to need that. You can put a 3/8 ratchet in it, and then it's just a matter of getting it on and giving it a twist. That was a bit tricky, to be honest, when I was there, because that was a bit too short. This is a lot easier with an extension. So if you've got an extension, you do that. Once it's loose enough, just undo it with your hand and just pull off the cap. Okay, now we've got the oil extractor pump. Put it somewhere safe and stable it can sit, preferably closer to the battery, and feed the pipe into the dipstick hole. Now take your time, try and fill the bottom of this because you want to be getting all of the oil out, or as much as possible at least. So keep pushing down and making sure you're hitting the bottom and it's not curling up on itself. Now this is where the empty cans come into play, the empty oil cans. So, you know, there it is there. And just put the other end of the pipe into there, as I'm showing here. It's pretty simple stuff. There we go. Here I'm just showing you the setup of what I've got, just so you fully understand how I've got it set up. Runs all the way down to the pipe on the floor, it's stable. If I kick it over, it's not going to cause no problems. So that's how simple it is. Switch it on and send it to work. Now there you go. See, as soon as I push it down a little bit further, it got a bit of oil. So that's what you have to make sure, that it's always in contact with the oil. The way to check this is to also check the flow on the other end. I'm not sure if you can see that in there, it's a bit dark. But always constantly keep an eye on the flow so you know it's not sucking air, and it's definitely sucking the oil up from the engine. Now this is vibrating because it's actually catching a bit of air. I haven't quite got it down at the bottom. But find the bottom, it will stop juddering like that and it will work just fine. Once you've finished with the bottom of the engine, then go into the actual oil filter housing itself. Now just suck up any kind of waste oil in there. Just use it because it is perfect for this. You know, you wouldn't really get this out if you drain it from the bottom of the engine. This will still dwell in there. But with the suction, with the pump, you get a chance to actually take everything out from the inside. You know, and there's a couple of holes and gullies which is good to get down. So I think this is a much better way to drain your engine. Now this part, just put it on the rubbers. I'm sure you've seen this a million times. You get the rubbers that you're supplied with, you pull them off. You don't care about these because they've been used, so you just drag them off, cut them off, do whatever you need to. But it's all pretty simple, just get it off. Same thing with the one around the edge. There's oil leaking on the floor. Tut tut. But it's all pretty easy stuff. Now your oil filter should be supplied, you should get these supplied, you should get 2 rubber O-rings supplied with your oil filter. So that's how it should come. If it doesn't come with that, then you shouldn't buy it because you need them. Then get a bit of oil in them. I did rub some oil on them. You see, I'm just cheating here a little bit. Using whatever oil is in there. And just slip it around the edge. Make sure not to pinch it or pierce it because this is what's sealing the whole system. This is sealing the system. It's important that that's okay. Now these look symmetrical, but there is a top that I'm showing you there. Just by pushing it in there, making sure you get a click. You'll know it. The minute you try it, you'll know it. The minute you get that feel, you know it. Now it's a good idea to saturate the filter, to prime the filter. It just helps it. At no stage does it run dry, so this is a good act to follow. From here it's just about filling up the engine and then constantly checking the dipstick and making sure you got it at the right level. I think it's supposed to have 4.5 litres, but I've just filled it up until I was happy and keep checking the dipstick. Once you're happy with the levels on the dipstick, check it once or twice, make sure you're on a flat surface so you get a true reading, and keep checking it because that's going to be very important. But once you're happy, just tighten up the oil cap to the specified spec and you're done. I didn't have a torque wrench, so I had to guess, but I've done it a few times so I know what it is. But I hope this helped. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you for watching.